We wanted to talk about aliens again because we cannot go 5 episodes without talking about aliens because there's always alien news now.
Because Michael is obsessed with aliens.
Well, I mean, in Michael's defense, when I was researching the topic today, did you guys see the latest alien news?
No, what's the latest alien news?
Trump says in an interview yesterday that there could be alien life forms, but it's just not his thing. He said in an interview with YouTuber Logan Paul, he said, I met with pilots who looked beautiful like Tom Cruise, but taller, handsome, perfect people. Sir, they said there was something there that was round in form and going like 4 times faster than my super jet fighter plane. Apparently, he answered, he said, am I a believer? No. I probably can't say I am, but I have met with people that are serious people that say there's some really strange things that they see flying around out there.
I don't understand why is he like gooning after Tom Cruise? What's the point of that?
You want me to explain why Trump said something?
Michael will.
No, I won't. I don't care. Leave it to Trump to make it about himself, though.
Well, did he just lose your vote with that statement?
No, that one of the topics we're going to talk about later, I'm just like in a whipsaw of who I'm going to support for president. It's just weekly something happens, but we'll talk about that later. He's not interested in the fact that aliens are visiting us. How are people not interested in this? Is it just, I don't understand. So what spurred my interest is Michael Shellenberger, who's one of the journalists at the forefront of kind of investigating what the government knows. He came out with a new report earlier this week. And basically he's just stacking up intelligence officials who have seen or have credible evidence of the existence, not just the existence of UFOs, but the US government has them, is reverse engineering them. AARO, the entity that's tasked with overseeing all of this, said in response, we haven't found any verifiable information, and quote, we do not have the authority to verify the information. So we've created a government task force to investigate all these claims of UFOs and whether they exist or if the government has them and they're hiding them, but we do not give them the power to go verify the information.
Well, isn't that what we do all the time, though, right? We have a problem, we create a government, but we have a problem with police. Let's create a police oversight board, but let's not let them actually investigate the police. Problem solved, but please continue.
Yeah, I mean, well, when I was in the shower this morning, I was thinking about this. It's like, if they would just come clean on this shit, we wouldn't have to spend 100 years arguing about whether this stuff existed or not. Like, we know it exists. Okay, now what is it? Can we get to that? Because we know it exists. They're denying it or half denying it. And we're just going to keep fighting over whether it exists for another 20 years. And we need to get to the important question, which, what is it? And they have some information that could give us a clearer picture of that.
Well, I mean, isn't one of the theories, Michael, that the aliens messed with our DNA to make us who we are today? And wouldn't that be pretty groundbreaking? Maybe explode some minds out there, and they're worried about the blowback. And does that really do they really care about, I mean, is that they lose power and control? Maybe people rise up. Do they really care about people? Probably not. I don't really know. Right.
I don't know. Well, we've had this. Yeah, I know. We've had this conversation, though. That's what I'm saying. We keep going round and round in circles about this topic because the government won't just tell us what's going on.
They know something they know something, and they won't tell.
So we speculate. Who was the guy that was on Joe Rogan recently talking about the Anunnaki? I'll look up his name. No, but the guy that was talking about the Anunnaki loves Terrence Howard, and he ascribes to the same theory that the old Sumerian tablets say that aliens created us by splicing our DNA with already evolving primates about 400,000 years ago, and here we are.
Wow. Well, is the Anunnaki, is that what they serve at sushi restaurants?
Charles Blain.
No, okay.
Couple
takeaways. Oh no, that's umami. Okay, so a couple takeaways.
Umami is a sense, a flavor. It's not a thing.
Okay.
Like sweet.
Oh, then that's edamame. It's edamame.
Edamame. Yes.
So,
okay.
A couple takeaways. Yeah, Trump not being interested, I find very interesting. Like, you were in the White House and now you find yourself uninterested in really finding out if aliens are there. Two, there are a lot of people who still don't believe in aliens. Yesterday I was getting my haircut and I was talking to my barber. He does not believe in aliens.
You got a haircut yesterday?
Yeah.
I didn't notice. Doesn't
Really?
look like
Are you
it.
serious?
It looks like you need one.
He does not believe in aliens. Three, there is a research paper that came out this week from a Harvard study, the Harvard Human Flourishing Program, that says it has yet to be peer reviewed, but it suggests that life forms from other worlds could be living underground on Earth or within the moon, and that UFOs and other unidentified anomalous phenomena may in fact be evidence for them getting around. And that's a Harvard study, again, not peer reviewed, but they put that out this week.
What good is peer review anyway? They game the system. Who cares? Peer review is it's not reliable. Michael knows that.
It's more reliable than one person just saying it.
What about 3 people on a podcast?
Yeah, it's useful in some cases, but it's often used to defend a narrative. But yeah, Trump being disinterested is weird to me. Like, wouldn't you want to know? Is Brad frozen? Wouldn't you want to know? I think so. I saw that Harvard study. I mean, there's a lot of instances of people seeing these going into the ocean. I don't know about underground, but into the ocean.
Well, here's another piece of it. It says there's a third minority class of these things, an unconventional terrestrial explanation. And apparently the ultra-terrestrial hypothesis includes crypto-terrestrials, which is the notion that UAPs or UFOs may reflect activities of intelligent beings concealed in stealth here on Earth, and or it's near environments or walking among us. So essentially that they're reflecting things back to us. So you could be an alien and you're just reflecting a human back to me right now, and I would never know. And that's why you're leading us down this path to your people.
Huh. And I don't know?
No, I wouldn't know. You would know, but you're not going to tell me.
I would know. No,
yeah.
I would never tell,
but you wouldn't know
if I was an alien. Yeah. So all of that sounds plausible to me. I have no idea if you scale out human advancement over 1,000 years, like, could we be in little spaceships on other planets? For sure. So it's not that far fetched to think that another civilization that may exist out there in the cosmos is doing the same with us. The other thing that was interesting from the Shellenberger reporting, not to take a tangent, and this has come up a number of times, the aliens are very interested in nuclear development, weapons and power. So there's something there. He didn't speculate as to what it is, but he did say that they kind of did a data analysis of where do these sightings most frequently take place, and they're concentrated over nuclear sites, both energy and power.
Interesting. Well, maybe that's how they survive.
Maybe it's their water.
You never know. It could be. It's interesting. I mean, to your point, in the last 100 years, if you're looking at the whole span, we went from flying to the moon. But just in the period since we've gone to the moon, we've since sent rovers to Mars and other places. And so it's not hard to imagine that if there were a civilization before us that lasted longer than us, they could have made further advancements. And so I definitely believe it. Also, another thing in this report, it says is that the report suggests there may be an ancient human civilization much more technologically advanced than our own that has somehow survived in secret. And so, who knows? We might be on the cusp of something crazy.
Yeah, the whole thing's breaking open, it feels like, a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe I felt like that before. It's all interesting. A couple things that are weird. One being, why would they interact with the government? Like, why would they care who the government leaders are? Because
they have their own government.
Do they?
Maybe. I would think that they would come and say, we need to talk to whoever's in charge. Take me to your leader.
Take me to your leader.
And so they would connect with them rather than connect with peons like us who can't do anything. And then But imagine our own government conspired with aliens to keep it from us. It's kind of crazy. Like they picked the aliens over us. And be like, yeah, we're gonna keep it.
Yeah, that's the speculation. Well, here's a final conclusion on this one. The craft, they're in private aerospace, and somebody needs to go get them.
Like a fighter jet or something.
No, like my congressman.
Oh,
or senator. Like go get those things. Take some pictures. Send them out to the world. Let us know what you find. We're all very curious.